Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. All right. I was burning the midnight oil and I'm going to probably do it again, like probably tomorrow when I actually have all of these things uploaded. But I wanted to come on, let you guys know to expect a upload. It's kind of like you can see from the title, some sad type things because it's for memorial or funeral programs, or as you know, my culture calls them, obituaries. Um, and I have some new templates that I'm going to be uploading to the template vault. Um, if you already have access to it, just go to your dashboard. You will see it. Um, by tomorrow evening, these should be uploaded. I only really make templates for trifolds. That's all I really ever make and sell. I will try my best because I know some people want like the full booklet. I normally don't do booklets. And I realize I've done a lot of services more so for women than men. So I am working on some for men. They are very, like, they're not say they're like that, but they're basic templates that will be easy for anyone who wanted to DIY a funeral program could do. So you can purchase it on our website, hsinc365.com. Again, that is hsinc365.com. This is where you can purchase access to the template vaults if you would like these. They will, the individual ones will be on my website and on my Etsy probably next week, not this week, but they will be uploaded to the vault. And all you have to do is click on HS Ink Digital right here, and it's going to be right there. Now, it's on sale right now because access to this is actually $150 because I will be adding to it and adding to it and adding to it as I do different templates. I have some party favor stuff that's going to be uploaded over the next 2 weeks. Some memorial stuff. There are some birthday yard signs that are coming up over like the next maybe, yeah, probably like within like the next 2 weeks. There's some birthday stuff coming up that's going to be in there as well. When you go on here to purchase, please, if you don't have an account on our Academy site already that matches the same email from here, make sure that you check your email, your promotions email, your spam email, because you're going to receive an email that is your path, like to set your password, and you have to go through that particular email in order to properly set your password. If you just go to the Academy site and try and log in, of course, it's not going to be the same password as the shop site. It's not going to be the same. If you try to go and say, okay, well, let me reset my password, it's not going to work because you've never officially set it. If you are new to our Academy site, you must go through that email. If you want to avoid that altogether, I recommend that you go to our Academy site and create an account before you purchase access. Okay. So you can come over here, create an account. The email on here must match whatever account you have on our shop site so that they are connected. So if you want to, that's the easiest way to do it, is to set up an account first. It's free to set up an account. And then as soon as you go to this site, it will link them together. Okay. So what's about to be added? Let's go over to Silhouette Studio. So this one was actually originally this one, which was more so like very, very feminine. Your picture of your person will go here. And then you can always, of course, change at the top. You don't have to use those fonts and things like that for celebrating the life of, or you can put homegoing service or anything like that. Like you can put whatever you want at the top. You can change the letters for your pallbearer. Spelled that wrong. Pallbearers, expressions of gratitude, internment, order of service, things like that. Your actual obituary part goes right here. And then the order of service. Again, this is a trifold. So the obituary part will sit on the inside, like on the back of the cover. And then this part will fold inward. I have to, seek permission. I know that's sometimes sensitive for some. I'm going to try, like, these have a lot of pictures in it. So I'm trying to see if I can kind of do a video, but it's like videos are forever when it comes to these. I'm not sure if they want to I'm not sure how they would feel, but I'm going to check with all of my clients to see if it's okay for me to use them for advertising. You guys can get a feel of how to set them up. Although one of them I know that I can show because it's mine. It's my aunt. But there's so many different ways that they can be set up. You can always change out elements. Like it can be just a shell and you can change them out, change out all the colors. Now, I will say if you don't really have an understanding of how Silhouette Studio works as far as like layers and PNGs and stuff like that, it can get a little frustrating sending stuff to the back, bringing it to the front. I tried to make sure everything was in place and all you would do is add things to the surface. But there will be times where you may have to send things to the back, specifically here if you put a picture. So I'm going to go over to this one, and only because he just passed, I'm going to, oh, wait a minute. What happened? Okay, there it is. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Sydney. Let's see which picture that has a good little amount of space on it can we use? Although I really like this one too. Let's see. Looking to see which one has a good amount of space. All right. This one may or may not have enough contrast. Oh, his head is cut off. Man, he has a lot of pictures, but most of them his head is cut off. And those are not ideal for this. You want to have at least the good, like up to the chest area. I mean, you can do just the face, but we have some other templates that would be better for like if it was just the face. Let's see, he's kind of cut off there. Man, I didn't think it would be this hard to find a picture. All right, let's maybe do this one. All right. Ooh, there is the full body one of that one. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to take this over to remove.bg. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to go copy image address. And I'm going to drop this in here. And I'm going to download. If you have the free version, just download it. I do pay for it, but I just did the regular free one. And let's shrink this down. I'm going to move it out of the way. Oh, come on. Because with Windows 11, you can't drag and drop anymore. So now I'm just going to take this one, drag it, and drop it over here. Make this a little bigger. All right. And when you have the free version, it does get kind of blurry. If you pay for it, you get nice, clean images as long as it was a high resolution image to begin with. And we're just going to make a box around it and take our threshold up. Trace and detach. move him, delete his box. So we're going to shrink them down. Oops. I'm going to flip him. So right click, flip horizontally. Probably make them just a little bit bigger. Now, here's where you have to have a little bit of understanding. You know, if you don't, you want it to go behind this part right here. So we can move this. This is just a guide, which you can also use as a, like, if you want to kind of just know where to put your things for your tripod and want to attempt to design your one from scratch, you can always use this. This also tells you if you're going to use a regular standard printer that has a border, this on top kind of helps you know where to put elements so that they don't get cut off. But the template is designed to go full bleed if you're printing on a printer that has full bleed, or you're going to send it to a printer. But we want him behind this. So what you have to do for that is select everything that is to the back already, plus him. Don't select anything that's like below this swoop. Right click and send it to the back. And now he is there. And you would put like the his name, like, you know, whatever the person's name is. If you're going to put the date of birth, date of passing, where the service is, the time, who is it being officiated by, you will put all that information in here. Okay. All of these you can fill with other pictures. So I forgot to, this is not uploaded anyway. So I have to go in here and change the borders on this. Let's see. Let's go back over here. And we're just going to pull in some of these pictures. So we're going to go like that. We're going to copy image and paste. Let's go back. Copy image, paste. Copy image, paste. So I'm just going to take a few pictures here. Just to show you how to add them. Now, it will be best, and if you have business, no, you can do designer. So designer edition or above is going to be the best option for this because of the properties dropper. Okay. So we're going to move all of these down. You can always crop them, but the properties dropper works much easier. So you're going to click on one of the gray areas, use your properties dropper, and sample the picture. It might look a little crazy like that. Don't worry about it. You're going to keep open your fill pattern. Go to your fill window. Go to the pattern fill. Go to advanced. And it kind of defaults to stretch whenever you use the properties dropper. Just go to maintain aspect ratio. Go over to your pan and then move the image up. Also scale it down. This may not be the right size picture for this one. And we can also rotate the angle of it. And let's see, I probably should have put that here instead. Rotate the angle, scale it up. Okay. Let's see, what do we have that's kind of landscape? All these are kind of portrait. Let's see. So here, sample, spread it out. So you can see how easy it is when you have the properties dropper to fill in the images and move them around. So designer edition or above, great to have if you don't have it. I have a link. Oh, I did not post my links, but if you go to our website, you can go to Business Edition Upgrade, and you can go there to upgrade to Business or to Designer Edition. All right, let me go back over here, try and pull some pictures that are more like portrait. So let's get this one, copy image and paste. All right, let's see. Copy image and paste. So now let's go here, properties dropper, select that one, no fill, use pan, move it up and rotate it. And everything on here can be edited, so we can click on that outline. I'm going to make it match everything else. So I can make it just solid white. I can make it black. I can make it the red color if that was the color scheme I was going with for everything. All right. So that's how you would fill your pictures in. And then, of course, get rid of the additional ones so that it doesn't slow down your machine. This is not, and I repeat, this is not really ideal if you don't have a fairly decent computer, because you're going to end up adding a lot of graphics. There's already a lot of graphics with like the doves, the clouds. Some of them have like fades and things in them. So the more stuff you add to it, it's just going to bog down your computer. Again, this is not ideal if you don't have a pretty decent computer. All right, this one wants to act crazy. So we're going to shrink it down, place it here, rotate it. All right, before I move it, I'm going to click here and, well, let's see if it'll do it. So we're going to just put this here. I'm going to right click and send it to the back. No, I'm not going to be able to see it. Don't worry about it. Hold down shift, click on the gray box, modify and crop. It's going to pull him in. Okay. So if you have only the free version, that's how you would fill in your photo blocks. And then, of course, you would just fill in your text and all of those. So we have, actually, I have quite a few. All of them, like I said, are trifold. There's a couple different variations. So this is one that can be used for a male. I end up making the colors pretty solid for this one. There's another one, but it's different on this side. So this is like labeled Life Reflections. So then there is this one, which is also Life Reflections, but there are patterns in here. And like I said, change out that pattern. I'm going to do a full, probably do a full video with one of the templates on YouTube within the next couple of weeks. So we're going to, let's move this out of the way. And I just want to show you that you can make this any color, any pattern. So you're able to change those. If you have other marble things you want to use, you're able to switch out all of those elements. Okay. Then your obituary part goes here. I would recommend typing it out in a different program. Make sure you note what the size is and then saving that as like a flattened file, like a PNG or a PDF, and bring it in. Because the heavier, like when you have a lot of text, it can slow down Silhouette Studio. Even if you convert it to Path, that's like a lot of little elements, it can bog it down. So whenever I'm putting in information, sometimes I'll still have it on there, and sometimes if it acts crazy, like it's just too much going on, I will type it up in a different program and then bring over that PNG and place it in that space. And then, of course, your order of service. So there's that one. This is another. I'm going to go over here and let's do an old school picture of, oh, no, I like this one. So let's go and copy this one, paste, right? So we're going to click on, well, let's move. Ooh, why are you not grouped together? Don't know why you're not grouped together. All right, we're going to move that. So we're going to click on the gray piece here, undo, and property shopper, select his image, maintain aspect ratio, and pan. And then, of course, you can fill in the other information. This is somewhat the same, but it's a shorter obituary. And then, of course, this also says tribute. You can mix and match and move things around. And then on this side, like this particular one, which I'll show you what this one looked like. I can't show you this one. There was just pictures on the inside because there was really no service. It was like he just had military honors, and so they just want a lot of pictures on the inside. So I'll kind of show you that one afterwards. So this is not set up with a order of service, but you can always add it to it. All right. I know there's actually quite a few of sections that don't have anything in it. I am slowly adding stuff to it. Okay. So there's that one. And then this is, which one is it? Oh, this is from earlier today, the conversation hearts. If you don't know, this is now on the site. It is also in the template vault where you can create your own personalized conversation hearts, as well as mini cards for kids, for school. Let's see, digital purple. Okay. This particular one is broken up into two because there's a lot of graphics. And as you can see, there are a lot of pictures on this one. So this was made to be, we're going to group it. And the way they had it, it was all these pictures here. So it said the life of, and then it just had a bunch of pictures of different family members. The obituary was here. And then the front side of it, and this is what I was saying, you can do kind of headshots for ones like this. I have a couple templates that's like this, and then there's more pictures on the back. Expressions of gratitude is now small. They didn't have pallbearers on it. It was like a poem up here, and then there is a poem here, and then the order of service. So I had to split these up because there's a lot of graphics and it will slow down your computer. So once these are in the vault, just look, because it's going to say it, like if it says inside, outside, you need, that lets you know that they're separated. If it just says template, that means everything is together. So I'm going to go to here so you can just kind of see how this one is. And there's a little trick for this to make it look like his head was coming out. That will be for my doctorate, the students in my program. I'll teach you guys how to do that. We've kind of somewhat gone over that, and you can just kind of see how you would put your name and the dates and all that kind of good jazz. And like I said, on the inside of this, it was nothing but pictures everywhere. So all funeral programs are different. And let's see. Okay, that's a different one. So yeah, I have a couple different variations. I'm working on a unicorn one now, so something that's more like for a child that has passed. But all of my templates are trifold, not 8 or not 11 by 17 booklets. But all the ones that I will post will be trifolds. All right. So just wanted to let you guys know that those are being uploaded no later than tomorrow evening. All the ones that I have, and there's some other memorial stuff that's going into the vault. I know not all the roses are the same. I have like a rose insert, but not all of them are the same. I will put it in there because with the offset, you should still be somewhat like in the roundabout area for those roses that are very popular right now. So a lot of memorial stuff is going up over the next week. Where do we get all of those patterns? I get patterns from everywhere. Creative Fabrica, Etsy. I've gone to people's like different websites. I've created ones myself. Um, designbundles.net. I get backgrounds and patterns from pretty much any and everywhere you can think of. All right. Any other questions for me before I hop off of here? Again, the site HS Inc. 365 for the vault. You're just going to go here. I'm going to click on that and copy, paste. And that's where you'll get access to that. It is currently 50% off because it's 75. Normally it's $150 for the vault because it's always a never ending thing as far as me putting, well, at least for I'm not saying never ending because I mean at some point, but it'll be a lot of different things added to it. As I get new things, different summation templates or party favor templates, I'll add them. Over the next couple of months, you'll see it'll be quite a few things in there. Probably like over the next 6 months, 6 to 8 months, a lot of like the majority of the stuff will be uploaded within that time frame. All right. Oops, hold on. There we go. Hide current. Thank you very, very much. So link is in the description for the vault. Yes, but that won't be for a while. When it comes to the design one, as I build HS Inc. Digital's website, there will be access to it. It probably won't be like this one where it's unlimited access, because, it's based off of what I have made templates for. And some of the emails have not been so nice. So I'm taking my time with that one. Not saying I'm putting it on pause, but I am taking my time with it as far as what's going to be uploaded because some of the emails were not so nice. So yeah, it will be on sale until I go to bed. So it won't be on sale for very long. It was on sale for a really long time. So it will be on sale probably or maybe until I wake up in the morning. And I normally get up around like 7:30 with the kids. So I might, because I probably forget about it because I'm going to go watch TV. So sometime between now and 8 o'clock in the morning, it will no longer be on sale. If we purchase, will it be open when you continue to add? Yes. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna add to that actual vault over the next like 6 to 8 months. I'm gonna, be adding things to it. And you'll just have lifetime access to it, or download what you need. Don't have to try and put all of it on your computer because it's going to be there. But over the next couple of months, it will, more and more things will be added. There's a couple different mug templates that you can put pictures in. Tumblr templates that will have like pictures. There are some like memorial yard signs. It's a lot of stuff that's about to go into it over the next week because it's all these things that I have to now tweak. I have a lot of templates, but they're made more so for me and how I know how to use it. So I am slowly working to make them all user friendly to make it a lot easier for you guys to be able to utilize them. Not sure which one was it. There is one. Let's see. We're going to go here. So like even with little things like this where you can put, several pictures in it, kind of like how this one was. So you can see how it is poems and then there's pictures around it and all that kind of good jazz like that. So that's what these are. And I am still working to complete all of those, and you'll fill them the same way. You'll select which, well, let's see, is this grouped together? Yes, it is. So we're going to ungroup. Let's go back over here to Sydney Poitier. Copy. And these will be separate because they're not necessarily for obituaries. They're just photo frames. So you'll be able to use this for all sorts of things. But we're going to go here, click, and pan. We're going to take this one, place it here, send it to the back, hold down Shift, click on the rectangle, modify and crop, and it fills it in. So that's how quickly how quickly you can fill in all of those. Make sure that you guys share this video out. I get asked about funeral programs all the time. So they're finally being uploaded to the site tomorrow. So get access early, because once I upload them, we're going back to the regular price. All right. Again, last call for questions. Last call for questions. Alrighty, no new questions have been posted. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Be on the lookout for it. If you already have access, it'll by tomorrow, even my close of business for me tomorrow. Most of these will be uploaded. And again, if you do not have access to it already, I do recommend going to the Academy site first, setting up an account and setting your password with the same email address that you will use on the shop site. That way it makes the being able to access it a lot easier, because it will automatically upload to your dashboard. If you go straight to the shop site and purchase it, and you don't already have an Academy site, you're going to receive an email. Trust me, you're going to receive an email. You may have to look in your spam, look in your promotions and places like that. Search welcome to, it might still say Silaholics Anonymous Academy, or it might say welcome to 365 Creative Academy. But if you just search your emails for welcome to an academy, it should pop up, and you have to go through that email to set your password. If you just go to the site and say reset password, it's not going to reset. All right. How do you know where to fold this? It's a trifold. So it literally folds into 3 even parts. They will be available, like individual ones will be available. So it won't be as a bundle, because there's a bunch of different ones. So you would pick which one you want based off of the style and all that. They will be available individually on my Etsy as well as on the site. But that probably won't be for like 2 to 3 weeks or so, because I have to then create individual listings for those with pictures, with descriptions, and all that good jazz. And I have to change out the pictures on them so that it's not the pictures of, the actual loved ones that I made it for, unless they're okay with that particular one being used, and I have to work on the mock-ups and all of that. So it's going to be a little minute before they are available individually. To create your free account and sign up for any classes, the site is learn.365creativeacademy.com. Or if you just go to the site, if you click right here, it will take you there. I can't click on that because it's going to take me to the back end of my site. So let me go back over here and click on the front end of it. But this one right here, the login will take you to this site right here. Memberships are technically closed because we've already kind of done a lot of stuff. The only membership that you can still join is the creative business one, where we go over different business talks, like business check-ins. We just did an amazing session on taking effective product photos. We have another check-in session next week, Tuesday. And then next week, Thursday, we have Profit by the Numbers, and we're going to take it back to the original, breaking it down for Profit by the Numbers. So creative business, anyone can still join because that's not kind of like a sequential type deal. It's just general business knowledge. But for learning to design in Silhouette Studio, that is now closed. You cannot join that anymore, but you can take any a la carte classes. Essentials to Silhouette Studio, the one for 2022, is scheduled for February. Hopefully, I'll be able to have all of that uploaded to the site where you guys can purchase access to it, but it will be, it's like is it mid-February, end of February? I forget, I have to look at my calendar, but it's in February, either mid to end of February, for the new Essentials to Silhouette Studio session. That's where we go over all of the tools. I let you guys know their general functions to help you understand the program a little bit better. The full on playback is not on the site, but the link for the playback for YouTube is up. So that one is up, but not the one in the academy. It takes me a little minute to do those because I still have a lot of other ones. That's why I do the live broadcast to YouTube. The edited version, where I break it up into sections and label all of those, that has not been uploaded. So you just have to watch the full playback from the link on YouTube. Those are not open to everyone. Those are only available to those who are in it. They are unlisted. So of course, guys, make sure you guys don't share the links to those. It's so in the blue, it says I T wait, IAST. So those are, it's a Silaholics thing. Those are not necessarily classes. That's a live video that I do in the group just to supplement, teachings and things like that. So I did that video today around like 1-ish Eastern Standard Time. So on those Mondays, in that blue color, that aqua, like, well, kind of light blue, whatever color that is not a class, like a Zoom class. That is in the group. The only time we have actual Zoom classes are the bachelor sessions on Wednesday, the creative business on every other Tuesday and Thursday, and the master session every other Friday. There is a master session on Friday. All right, you guys. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.